Hey, what's going on, guys? Before we get going with this video, if you want to save 25 cents or more per gallon every single time you fill up, then you need to use our unique link in the description for GetUpside. GetUpside is the best app, hands down, for saving money on your gas bill. It's available in over 12,000 gas stations in 40 states, so this is pretty much everywhere now. And you can download it today and start saving money today if you use our link in the description. So make sure you get on that and start saving that money. Now, to the video. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Rideshare Hub. My name's Greg. Long time no talk. I want to refer really quickly back to GetUpside because, guys, GetUpside is like popping off right now. I've had a lot of people emailing me and messaging me saying they're just randomly getting $5 to $10 off their gas purchases. So even if you're not doing the referral program through GetUpside or anything like that, you can still be saving money on gas every time you fill up. It's very simple, guys. You literally take a picture of the receipt once you get your gas, send it to them, and you're gonna get money off. Then you start referring people. You can get to a place like Dylan and I, we don't even pay for our gas anymore because we've been referring people left and right. My family's on it, my friends are on it, like literally everybody. So don't be late on this movement. Download GetUpside, link in the description. All right, so I'm doing this video on, it's an update basically on pandemic unemployment assistance because I finally got paid out for that. I literally got my stimulus check 3 days ago, and it's, what are we at, like June 16th, I think? So I just got my first one, and I feel like that's more to do with like independent contractors and stuff. We always get thrown kind of on the back burner, right? We're gonna get everything later than most. But I finally got the pandemic unemployment assistance figured out, and I got paid out pretty nicely for it. So I wanted to update you guys and give you guys a little bit of like a tour on how you do it because I know exactly how to do it now. It's gonna vary state by state, so you always have to keep that in mind. Like it's not concrete, like this is the same process everywhere, because I've been setting up my friends in Florida, New York, and all kinds of other states, and some of them it is way harder than it was for me. So bear in mind, like your state could just be more difficult. But in Arizona, it was very simple. I basically just went to the portal, which was very easy to find. It pretty much just Googled PUA Arizona, and the first link that came up. And then there's a section that was file for weekly claims and file for like your very first claim, right? So obviously I clicked the very first one. Now keep in mind, this portal didn't work. I've been trying this for months, and this portal wasn't working for the longest time. So I think they just recently got it back up and running, at least in my state. So in other states, it could be that it's taking longer than necessary. I don't know. But in Arizona, it was very simple because you just went and file. And then here's the tricky part where I think a lot of people were like missing out, is then you go and you file for each individual week going back to like February 1st. And they ask you essentially the same 7-8 questions every single week. You know, did you have work this week? Did you get any income this week? And you just pretty much answer no to almost all of them, and then you qualify for that week. So the most annoying part of the process is actually going through week by week and filling out that info, right? But it's still not bad. I think the overall process once I'd finished was like 30 minutes. Now, here's what's awesome about this, guys, and this is why you need to do this. If you had like no work through all that time and you can file for each week, it's a retroactive bonus, which means you're gonna get paid out for every single week going all the way back to February 1st that you weren't able to work. Now, like for me, I literally didn't work. I got paid for every single week going all the way back to February 1st. It was a nice chunk of change. And then it was like kind of awesome because then it was like a week later, then I got my stimulus check for the first time, and I was like, holy crap, like this is incredible. So you guys definitely want to get on that. So some things I do know, like for certain states, like I've been helping my friend in Florida, and his is tricky because in Florida, you have to file for reemployment first, which reemployment is basically like unemployment. I guess in Florida, they just call it reemployment because they make people do work searches each week and all this crazy stuff. So they call it reemployment. So some states, you might have to file for normal unemployment first and then file for PUA assistance. I know New York was a little screwy too. I was helping a friend do it there, and they wanted her to submit like all this proof of income and stuff, whereas for Arizona, all I had to do was pretty much submit my tax returns. So I sent them the little screenshot of the Uber and Lyft tax info, and then I sent them my normal tax info, and that was all it needed. Because basically, here's what it has to do. You have to prove that the amount of money you say you made when you're filing for pandemic unemployment assistance matches your tax returns, because that's how they base how much more you'll get. Because basically you get $600 a week, and then there's like a stipend, for lack of better words, on top of that, and that stipend is based off your income. So like for me, the stipend I'm getting additionally is an additional $204 a week. So with the stimulus, I'm getting $604 a week, or $804 a week. And they basically gave me that backlogged money all the way from February 1st. And that's what you guys are all gonna get if you do this. Now, I wouldn't lie or BS this, because the fraud on this is very legit. If you get caught for fraud, I mean, it's some hefty fines. And like I said, it varies state by state by state. But like in Arizona, like they weren't playing around. Like you better not be doing fraudulent stuff. So like I said, it worked for me because I literally didn't work a single day since pretty much February 1st. I just didn't want to risk getting out there driving. So for me, I was able to get paid every single one of those weeks. But that's why you file weekly, because they're trying to see like, oh, he did or didn't make money this week. Does he actually deserve this, you know? But yeah, it's honestly very simple. Like I said, there are certain states that are tricky. I think I started to talk about New York and then forgot. New York had a lot of requirements, a lot of proofs. One thing to watch out for too, a lot of states will say things like, oh, you're required to do X amount of searches for work a week if you want to apply. That's usually their old system, and it should be somewhere on the website. It'll say something like, no, you're not required to do that anymore. So bear that in mind. You don't need to do anything too crazy to get these benefits. It's a relief package, so they know times are pretty crazy right now. But you guys really want to hop on this, just do some Googling on your state. And I believe all the portals are set up and functioning right now. And for all those months you may have struggled since February, you can get paid for those months. So take advantage of that. There's no reason not to. It's very easy to do. We're all very deserving of this, you know? But yeah, other than that, guys, then the two biggest things to remember are that you have to go back and file for each week going all the way back to February. That's like the number one thing, because so many people fill it out and then they're like, well, where's my money? Because what happens is when you fill it out the first time on the portal, it shows you how much money you're going to get. But if you don't go and file for each week going all the way back to February, you won't get any of that money, because they need to make sure that each week was the same answers as what you put on your first application, essentially. So that's the biggest thing. And then moving forward, I believe these benefits last until July 30th. You then have to file each week of July as well if you're not making money, right? So I pretty much just have filed every Sunday since I got it, which was like 1 or 2 weeks ago. It's very easy. It's the same process as filing the initial claims as well. So yeah, guys, that's what I got for you. I want to reiterate again, please get on Get Upside. Like, that is, out of everything I've pushed, that is the most legitimate service. It's saving people a ton of money. So link in the description. You really want to get on that. Like I said, where I'm at right now is I'm not even paying for my gas. I don't pay a dime for my gas because I'm just mopping up these referrals, and that's how the system works, I guess. But even if you're not getting referrals, you're still going to be making or saving pretty good money on your gas. Out of all the careers, Uber and Lyft needs Get Upside the most. Like, you guys literally should download this right now. So links in the description. please check that out. I'm basically begging you at this point. You will love it, I promise. Get on those PUA benefits. They will change your life. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe as always, and stay tuned for some more episodes from us. Have a good day, guys. See you later.